guys, Joe here from XFoxGames. Check it out. We got some very cool revolvers here from our friends over at Ferventoys. Now, the link will be in the description if you guys want to check these things out. And again, we got to thank them for, sending us things over to test out, try and give you our honest opinion on these things to see even if it's worth your money, right? And they went ahead and sent us two. We got the orange as well as the blue version. Pretty much the same thing, but just different colors. And these are kind of interesting, right? So let's just hop right in. Let's take a look at the box, what comes in it. So here you go. Boom. I mean, on the front of the box, it says Shooting Model Combat Ready Madness. This thing comes ready to go inside the box. It comes with the actual blaster itself in about 24-ish darts, somewhere right in there. They give you about 12 of the suction head darts and about 12 of the kind of regular head darts with some instructions there. So inside the box, very straightforward, nothing too crazy. Now, looking at these blasters themselves, I mean, they're actually... I feel like they're pretty well built. I mean, with this injection molded, I really like this. It's not 3D printed. And this stuff, to me, I mean, really kind of holds up depending on how much you kind of use it. But you can see in the hands here, it's not too crazy. It feels pretty good. Even with my large adult hands, it fits really good. I could definitely see myself dual wielding, one in each hand because it's not that hard to prime. Now, what's also kind of cool with these things is it has kind of the release mechanism here for kind of the cylinder there. And I love that. Not being able to front load it and kind of not be able to move it. I really want to be able to open it like that, whoo, and kind of go. I think that's really cool. Now, these cylinders are going to hold 6 darts each, so, I mean, you got a pretty good amount in there, which isn't too bad, and I love being able to kind of flick it back up and then, have that cylinder kind of go back in place. It's always kind of my favorite thing to do with these kind of side-opening cylinder blasters. It's just, I don't know, it's kind of nostalgic to kind of do. Now, there's one thing about these blasters you do need to note is the darts that come along with it. So if we take a look at these darts, when you first look at them in the video here, you're probably like, oh, okay, those are just normal darts, but, these darts are a little bit different, but you'll see, again, they give you the suction head darts, they give you about 25, and they give you about 12 of the kind of standard, standard head darts, whatever you want to call them. But you are going to notice here that the size of these darts are about half the size of a standard short dart, and about maybe, I don't even know, like 1/8 of the size of a standard dart. So you can see here, it's smaller. And I was like, oh my gosh, I can't use any of my standard darts in here. It is considerably smaller, so there's really no way that you're going to be able to cut down a regular dart and be able to put it in here because the circumference is quite large. So you can kind of see it there. So just kind of keep that in mind. But I felt as if the 25 darts with each blaster was sufficient enough for me, but we all know we're going to lose these things from time to time, right? It just happens. Now, loading this is pretty straightforward. You just push that kind of lever on the side and just pull it back. Now, you can flip it out. You can push it with your finger to put the cylinder out. And I love it. I love spinning that thing. I think it looks kind of cool. And then, of course, you just load your 6 darts with whatever you're trying to load in there. Now, one of the things about this, guys, is when you're loading them in there, make sure you push them all the way in so they're flush with the cylinder. That way, the heads of them aren't hitting on that piece that comes out that kind of attaches to that cylinder. But still, very, very cool. But, oh, man, I just can't get over this. Look at this. I don't know. It's so simple. I think it's cool. Now, let's get into the actual shooting this so you guys can kind of see here. Now, it's easily shootable with one hand. Very, very easy. I think the kind of the mechanism where you're hitting it with your thumb isn't too difficult. It feels pretty good, and it's at an angle that isn't killing my wrists or hands. And you can shoot these things pretty quick. Now, there is no slam fire, so you can't hold the trigger and go, but still, you should be able to shoot these things fairly quick. Now, you are going to notice a decently sized increase in FPS when I was shooting the suction head darts comparison to the hard tipped darts. You can see here it's a significant difference. Now the tips of the non-suction darts, again, are kind of that hard plastic. It probably has to do with the weight considerable with the decrease in FPS over the suction head darts. So kind of keep that in mind. If it was me, I would probably just go with the suction head darts so you can shoot things like anything that's going to stick to it, a piece of glass or, TV screen. But, hey, don't take my word for it. Always shoot at something that, you don't want to break because it could happen. But you can see here, I mean, for the most part, they're pretty fun to shoot. Just being able to rip off some shots, either singly or kind of shoot them double. And I was able to reload really quick because of that position with the hands. So, again, you guys can kind of see here, look at that. Being able to kind of hold these in both hands, shoot, flick out the side. I mean, it's pretty nice. I mean, I have no complaints at all. So, I mean, there you go, guys. These are pretty cool little blasters. They are unique. I do like the revolver type blaster. they're very tough to see, and most of them that you see nowadays are really 3D printed. That's where you typically will see these, and being a nice kind of, kind of a hard plastic molded inject, it feels really good. And being able to kind of shoot these smaller darts, hey, I don't mind it at all. I still think it's kind of cool, but being able to dual wield these is kind of crazy. Now, if you are still watching this, which I hope some of you guys are, we are going to give away a few gel blasters. Yes, we're going to give away 3. Now, the bad news, it is only going to be available to U.S. residents. And all you have to do down below is say you want one of the gel blasters and give us a thumbs up. That's about it. Now, we are going to pick probably in about 30 days, and they will ship right from Ferventoys directly, which is going to be awesome. Again, if you guys want those, make sure you leave it down below so we can get one of those. And, hey, who doesn't want a free gel blaster just for watching videos? Anyways, let me know what you guys think of these things, because, you know what, I think they're pretty cool. Again, a link will be down in the description if you guys want to check it out. Thanks again, Fox fans.